Hi, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rob Daniels.
And I'm Yasmin Santos.
And this is Gem.eco-friendly Recycling Foundation, Episode 1.
Gem.eco-friendly Recycling Foundation is a nonprofit organization that uses construction waste to transform into something beautiful. So come check it out.
Yeah, let's go inside.
Did you know that the piece actually comes from this very building?
This building?
Yeah.
In Toronto?
Yeah, so basically what happened was the mirror was in a washroom unit, and what they did is they took the waste of the mirror that was going to be thrown out and they transformed it into something amazing.
But why on earth would they throw it out in the first place?
Because what this company does and what it focuses on is giving back to the community, recycling, reusing, trying to put a positive force on the environment, as opposed to just throwing everything out like everyone always does. It's right here. Before we go on, let's see what Gem.eco-friendly Recycling Foundation is all about.
Hi there, my name is Rob Daniels, and welcome to an In Conversation with Gem Silva. He is the founder and president of Gem.eco-friendly Recycling Foundation. Thanks so much for joining me tonight.
My pleasure.
It's good to see you and be here tonight. So you're the founder and the president of Gem.eco-friendly Recycling Foundation. What is Gem.eco-friendly?
Gem.eco-friendly, it's a recycling foundation that it was created from the heart, which it helps the environment, it helps the community, and it's fun because you're creating unique pieces that you don't find it out there. So Gem.eco-friendly, for me, it's life. That's what it is. Because I believe when you give, it's always better to give than receive. And when you're able to give, you're giving life, you're giving happiness, and you're giving hope. And not just that, we also get kids involved, and we teach them about recycling and how to use the tools and creating a unique piece.
Let me ask you, what is the what'll make Gem's heart fulfilled and happy? What's the overall goal for Gem.eco-friendly?
I would say giving, being able to give, being able to share. That's what brings joy to my heart. So Gem.eco-friendly, being able to every week or every day, being able to go to a location and give something that came out of the garbage. We're not just giving to human, we're also giving back to nature.
Now, let's take a look into how we transform waste into art. Welcome to the makeup space of the Toronto Tool Library.
Hello, I'm Tim. I am the Executive Director here at the IRB Makerspace in the Toronto Tool Library. I head up a lot of our creative tech programs here, including the Unity Game Development and the Junior World Builders, which is our youth program. So the Unity Game Development program is part of the expansion that we've done into creative technology here at the IRBE Makerspace, which is part of the Toronto Tool Library. So the program is a 7-week program, and it's basically designed to get youth into doing coding and programming in C#, the same way that I got into it, which is by building video games. It's probably one of the most fun ways, even though it is somewhat challenging. It's not an easy thing to do, but because it's so fun, kids take to it, and they want to learn how to do code. So in the tool library, that's where you can take things out and bring them home, but a lot of people don't have space at home to build projects and to continue their growth as makers, and so what they'll do is get a membership and come down to the makerspace where they can build in our facilities using all our tools. They get to meet all of the other makers in the space, and that's really great because you can pick up new skills from people that you meet while you're here.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Cote. I manage the makerspace for the IRBE. You might know the IRBE for the Toronto Tool Library, which is quite successful and shares our space.
So the use of the makerspace can be done one of 3 ways. One is to get a membership. It's $77 a month, and that'll give you 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. The other option, of course, is a day pass. For $38, that'll give you one single 10-hour day. And during this time, you can use anything that you're certified in. So if you wanted to use the woodshop, we have a certification class that we run every Saturday. It's a 3-hour class. It's only $45. But at the end of it, we've taught you all the basic safety information you need to be able to use the woodworking studio properly. We have a certification process for the laser cutter. We have one for 3D printing, as well as the CNC. So certification classes are usually listed at most like every week, every 2 weeks, and are run by volunteers or myself.
More importantly, if you're looking for advice on how to achieve your project, we have all kinds of people in here, prosthetists, engineers, bioengineers, mechanics, and the people who come in the makerspace to do woodworking are quite often have some like amazing skill set, like on a professional level. It's a really great way to, ask a few questions, and within 10 minutes you'll have 50 different opinions that completely oppose each other. Where did you get the piece of glass from?
We got the piece from a new high-rise that's been built in the city. The name of the building is Broccolini.
Okay.
Yeah, and this actually came from one of their units. Reason for small cracks that it was in the glass. They have to put it down and throw it in the garbage, and we rescue it.
That's a shame.
Yeah. It is.
And there's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it.
I
So, give you an idea. And
see there's a couple little cracks on 2 of the corners. Yeah, sure, let's pull it up and take a look at it. So there's a few chips in the corners, but that's not too hard to cover over.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a beautiful piece of glass. I think all it needs is a frame around it.
Yeah.
So, here, let's put it down for a minute. And
our goal is to have the smear ready, framed it, and return it to the same place that we got it from. Basically,
oh, that's great.
Yeah, that's so it would be,
Okay, well, we have a whole bunch of this 1x6 pine.
Okay.
The first thing that I would suggest is we take the pine and we dado a groove in it. so that way we can wrap it around and basically build a frame around it. Then it's just a matter of deciding with this frame style, how wide you want it.
Over here we can go, because it is going over about an inch, so you're not notching this down, right?
Sure. All right, let's do it.
founder right here himself putting it up right now.
It is so nice. My goodness.
How you doing?
What's going on,
I'm
Mr.
doing fine.
Gem
Yourself?
Silva?
Oh my God.
Let me just see if it's nice and square.
Yeah, this
Maybe
is
a little-
fantastic.
So this right here is actually the founder of this organization putting it up in this beautiful, beautiful lobby. Tell me, how long did it even take you to put something together like this?
I would say not long. If we break it down into hours, we're talking about, I would say roughly 4 hours maximum.
And what material is that on the outside?
Well,
So-
everything over
So-
here is a recycling
Yeah.
from this job site. When this building was currently under developing and being built, I came across a lot of these pieces that was going to the garbage, and I said, you know what, I can do something with this. And unique. This piece of glass right here, it came from one of the units, from the washroom unit. I had a little crack in the corner, and they have to remove it. It didn't pass inspection. And I decided to create something with it. So the actual wood around it, it was actually from one of the pallets from the furnace room, from all the equipment from the furnace room. So it's a 1x6 pine. The metal plate that I create the Gem.eco-friendly sign with it, it was also a steel plate that it came from the kitchen part of it. They have a lot of steel plates over there, and when they're cutting to put them together, a lot of waste, it was going into to the dump, and I decided to, you know what, let me do something with it.
You stained the wood yourself?
Yeah, I stained the wood. We used a gray stain to try and match the aspect of the building, how there's a lot of grays on it.
Can you kind of tell me, I guess, I'm so curious when I see something like this, again, nonprofit organization, you took something from the building and you decided to make something positive out of it. And I know that every piece you do is unique and it's original, and I'm kind of just wondering what motivated you to start doing this, to start providing for people and helping out the community and helping out the environment and so forth and so forth.
I always believe that giving back, it's the way to go. So I decided to create Gem.eco-friendly on this building. I was working here as a construction worker. I did most of the floor on cement finishing over here, and I saw so much waste. So at some point I spoke with one of the managers in the building at that time, which was the builder, Mike, the super, and I asked him, I said, look, I see so much waste. Could I use your parking garage to build something? And he actually said yes, and it was winter time. I remember that like so clear that I came in the weekend, I built a piece, which was a cable spools. I did a set of a backyard set made out of cable spools. 4 chairs, 1 table, and got back home and I showed my family what I got it done out of the waste, and everybody was just amazed by it. So. Sure. That's where everything started. So I went to sleep after. I'm like, I can do something for society. I'm not just a construction worker. I'm not just, I can actually give back. I can make a difference. So that made me create Gem.eco-friendly down the road. And today I feel so honored to be over here on the same location that everything started. I started on this parking spot on this building. Today I'm giving back to one of their lobbies. To me, this is a treasure. And I'm honored to being able to showcase this piece and the location that everything it all started. So, matter of fact, maybe I should just go get the person that's in charge, management, that gave us the opportunity to showcase this on their lobby, and yeah.
See what he thinks of it, yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. Sean, how are you?
Good to see you.
My pleasure. You want to come check out the piece? And thank you so much for the opportunity, man. This means a lot.
I'm excited.
Okay. Yeah, so I hope you like it. And here it is.
This is fantastic. Welcome to the party. I like this. makes me look great.
Sure does.
No, in all seriousness, I think this is fantastic. It's got great impact. It blends aesthetically with all of the rest of the decor that the interior design folks have come up with. But most importantly, I like it because somebody who worked on this building, on this project, has put something together, and more importantly, they've used the materials that were left over from construction to give us a great focal piece for our lobby here. So, Jen,
Great.
well done.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you guys.
And I just wanted to introduce you to our new focal piece in the lobby.
Exactly. You already know, bro. Like when we're walking out, we're trying to like make sure we're all good if we stop here. Just like perfect spot.
There you go. Do you like it? Okay. And the other piece that I want to let you know is that this gentleman here, Jen, he's actually
Pleasure.
the creator of the piece. And more importantly, everything you see here was part of the construction of the building, so it's all been recycled materials.
That's very nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Everything's
Okay.
been reused.
Good for the environment.
So every morning when you're way to work, you can stop here.
Check yourself out.
Thank you.
Quick question for you. You just come home, what do you think of this piece here?
I like it. I don't know if it actually goes with everything,
Okay, all right.
but I mean, it's nice because a lot of people like to check themselves out, make sure they're dressed well, especially when they're exiting. So
Perfect. So yeah, it fulfills a
The purpose.
functional aesthetic piece for all the residents here.
I think so.
The backstory to this piece is that everything you see here is left over from the construction debris that built this building.
Oh, that's amazing. I like repurposing. Yeah.
So one of the gentlemen who helped pour the foundation of your
Oh, that's
building,
great.
Thank you.
this is his project.
lovely.
This is his passion, his passion project and his vision. So we're
I
the first,
like it,
we're the
yeah.
first project to be involved.
Oh,
Yes,
congratulations.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
a great project actually.
Thank you so
Because
much.
it really does serve a purpose.
And it's also a nonprofit organization that he's doing, so
Oh.
that just gives it
Yes.
more value.
That really does actually. Oh, that's lovely. And what's the problem? Nonprofit.
Well, we are trying to help the environment as much as we can. So what happened is we do have a plan of planting trees. We're working with IC Savings for recycling and being involved in a lot of events that happens in the city to have our crew involved and help somehow newcomers, anybody that wants to take place, come help us out. We do offer a location where you can come and build your own piece and basically make a difference in the community.
Oh, that's lovely. That's a great project.
Yes, thank
I
you.
actually love it. It's a
Thank
great
you.
idea.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What do you think of this piece here?
The mirror?
Yeah, the mirror.
As opposed to
As opposed to what used to be there. For the art.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you a quick story about the mirror.
Yeah.
Mirror, all the materials that are in it originally came from this construction site.
Oh, that's cool.
And the artist who put this together, actually helped pour the foundation for the building as well too. So there's a little bit of meaning behind it. We still got to explain that to people, but we think there's a good message here of recycling materials, reducing our carbon footprint.
All for it.
And it's authentic, and because it came from this building, it's for the community.
Oh, I can see this.
Yeah.
Do you have more mirrors?
I don't know. Do we have more mirrors, Jeff?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Different pieces. Yeah. I think there's an opportunity here. We just want to get some feedback from some of the residents on it. Thank you.
Nice. Glad you like it.
It was a busy day, great feedback from everyone about the piece.
Sure was.
We did get a few things people saying that we do need an information blurb, so that's going to be super helpful for everyone to know the history and everything behind the piece. What do you think?
I'm just wondering where the blurb should go. Should we put it there? Maybe.
I don't know, I feel like it needs
maybe
to stand
that's
out
it.
more. Like,
Yeah.
you see how this is blending in a lot, so when people are passing by, they don't really see it, right? So just something here to finish
Okay.
it off,
Yep.
giving the background, because it's too much passion and energy to go
Yeah.
into something to not explain it, right?
Exactly.
If they pass by the mirror, they're just gonna have a look, and they're not gonna know
Yeah.
what came to be because of this. So
And it's a fantastic story, for sure.
Exactly.
So people need to know that story behind it for anyone that's new, that's coming into the building and just seeing what Gem Eco-Friendly is all about. So we'll get that blurb up, and well, this was our first episode. Yasmin, it's been awesome. We did it, and we hope to see you again
Next
soon.
week.
That's right, episode number 2, Gem Eco-Friendly Recycling Foundation.
If you have any suggestions, we're on Instagram and YouTube as Gem Eco-Friendly Recycling Foundation.